So this is today's pet project, another Nissan Micra. Let's get stuck in. Apparently it's got a squeak, so we'll have a look around and see if we can find it, whatever the squeak is. So we've found our first problem. Handbrake is down. This one's a freewheeling quite nicely. Other side. Slightly seized on, so I have to mention that to them. It will still be drivable for now, but it's not going to do it any favours long term, so that'll have to be fixed. Dampener boot on the front offside strut is ripped, but mostly it's intact. Once it's down on the ground, I don't think we need to worry about this. Just make a note of it. On the inside, everything looked okay when I had a look. No grindy noises, no play. So we're calling this wheel done. On the front here, the tyre gives us a clue. It is very, very worn on this outside edge. Spin's fine, we're just going to check it for play. It definitely needs a front offside tyre. Got a shiny, looks like a screw that's just been ground out a little bit. Might be able to repair that tyre actually. I always make sure I check the whole thing. And that brings us full circle, so I didn't spot anything else. So just that one, that's a shame. So we also have, up here, I can find it again. Hard to see on camera, but we do definitely have some movement in the anti-roll bar bushes at the front. Problem with finding squeaks is any one of these could be it, and you're not always 100% sure what they're hearing, so you just have to give it your best guess and just try and find everything that makes a squeaky noise and let them know. So I don't know about you, but that looks pretty much straight. And that one there doesn't. And this is the wheel that's making some little bit of squeak on push. And they did think it was coming from the back, so this may be worth investigating. This might be the area they were talking about, and it could be as simple as the wheel, when it was put on, was tightened down unevenly and it's pressed out on an angle. Hopefully it's something as simple as that. Well, here's our first clue. The handbrake is giving before the bolt is. Whoever tightened up this wheel way over tightened it. I mean way over tightened it. This is a big bar as well. So all I've done is just take it off and put it back on again, and that actually looks much better to me. Looks much straighter. So maybe it was just kinked slightly. That's not going to help noises when you're driving. Okay, so basically it looks like it's going to need anti-roll bar bushes, possibly a lower arm. It's kind of difficult to tell which squeak is because they're literally right on top of each other. And you have to, well, when I'm underneath, I can't get the bar in there, so I have to grab it with my hands. So I'm kind of pulling on both, so not necessarily so sure about that one. Definitely is going to need rear brakes. It could just be the handbrake cable is seized on one side, but it didn't look like that to me. I think that the brakes are just stuck on from inside the drum. So new brakes. Definitely going to need two front tyres. Got a puncture in this one here, and then on the other side, we're really worn on one edge. So once that usually suggests a tie rod or a ball joint, but I couldn't see any play from where I was just now. But you can usually tell once you start taking stuff like that apart. So not too bad. Everything else on the rear seemed okay to me. I sprayed up some stuff with some WD-14 just in case it was squeaking rubber, but see how she goes for now.